Peace, y'all. I'm MC Graffiti of One Ton Soup Productions. Recently, I ordered my first photo book, and I wanted to share the experience as well as the ordering process with y'all. I also wanted to showcase the quality of the product that I received. So I'd like to preface with a little bit of history as to how this all came about. Around a year ago, earlier mid-2019, I saw an ad on Instagram from a company called Saal Digital offering a voucher for a photo book. I applied, but I wasn't selected. They did offer me a discount on a photo book, but I didn't utilize it. Fast forward a year to October of 2020, and I get an email from Saal Digital saying that they're doing these vouchers again. I applied and they promptly sent me a voucher for $150 to get one of their photo books and check it out. Now I have this video listed as includes paid promotions because the company did pay for the photo book, but they didn't ask for me to sugarcoat my review or specifically say anything positive or negative about it. Anything and everything that I say is 100% me. So this is my first time ordering a photo book or any sort of book like this, and honestly, it was initially a little bit daunting. I did get an email from Saal Digital telling me about some free software that they offer to assist in designing and creating the photo book. And honestly, the software was kind of a lifesaver. They offered 3 different initial templates, one being just an empty template, the other one being their 1-minute photo book, and the third being auto layout. I ended up choosing the auto layout, but I was still able to go in and adjust where all of my images went, as well as resizing them and lining everything up how I wanted even more. I ended up using the auto layout just to get an idea of how the images would be displayed in the book, but at any point you can still individually edit each photo exactly how you want it. Additionally, the software does offer themes with different types like clip art on it. Most of it was focused around weddings, birthdays, holidays, etc. So I just went with their simple option. I tend to kind of like a more minimalist approach with a lot of design, so I kind of figured the simple would be best for me. So I ended up choosing the Proline photo book 12x8 landscape style with matte paper and the leather cover with the taupe wood look, and a total of 52 pages in the book. I initially thought about going with the acrylic cover, but I ended up deciding it would probably get a little bit too smudgy for me and just end up frustrating me. While I am currently working on 2 photo series, I didn't have anything specific that I wanted to add to this book. So instead I took this opportunity to kind of test how the prints actually came out in the book. I wanted to make sure to include a wide range of colors, gradations, skin tones, see how much brightness and darkness it could really capture on the page, especially since it's not backlit by anything and we're so used to looking at photos via a smartphone or computer or something else with a backlight. And I really wanted to make sure that there was a lot of variety in the images. I'm especially surprised with how well it handled some of the darker images that I selected. I kind of expected them to print up a little bit muddier, but surprisingly, it handles it pretty well. I didn't notice any major changes in color representation from what I have on my own files versus what's on the book. Everything looks pretty true to color. Now all the pages feel really nice to the touch, and the matte finish does a pretty decent job keeping reflections off the page, even when the lights shine directly at it. All the photos that go across the seams still look really good, and you barely even notice that break in the page. Now honestly, I don't have any real complaints about the photo book. That might just be biased on my part since I'm not super familiar with them, since I've never ordered from another company before, but it's really kind of excited me to get into printing up more photo books to make sure that I have more memories captured, especially when I finish these upcoming photo series, and it'll also be nice to capture the growth of my family. One thing I would like to mention is that if you end up going with the leather cover, any font or image that you end up putting on the cover is gonna take on the texture of that leather. While I do think that the cover still looks pretty good, I kind of wish that it didn't have that texture in it. The time between ordering the book and receiving the book was about 5 business days. All in all, I'm really pleased with this experience. And again, it's made me more excited to try out new things with my photos. And if you're looking for a nice way to physically immortalize any of your photos, I would highly recommend going through Saal Digital to get some prints. I will have a link in the description to their website. It's not an affiliate link, I don't get anything for it, but just in case you guys wanted to check out their products, make it easy for you. You okay?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I pivoted and kicked the truck.
Pivot! So that's it for this one. Hit that like button, drop a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next. Peace. One Ton Soup Productions. Y'all heard my cat? That's my cat, Tetsuo. He be wilding out. Big old cat. If you end up... Tetsuo, stop. Going with the... Oh.
Come on in.
He be wilding.